course, you owe Kanye debt of gratitude.
Dude, I really was worried. I was worried. It is interesting that he came up and piped up, and then Kyrie's like, let's take it to sports also, not just music.
Yeah.
But I was worried that they react too harshly going the other way. There's this chef guy. I think he makes a line of like pancake mix or something. Black dude. And his logo is himself. It's him with one of those chef hats. And Facebook took it down. They said it's racist. And he goes, "That's me.
Really?
That's me. What do you mean?" And they're like, "Nah, that's a racist photograph. That's like Aunt Jemima. That's like a guy in a chef's hat." He goes, "That's me. I run a fucking cooking company." Bro. And so it's like this idea that they can go too far to correct it is real.
Yeah.
So I was a little worried that they'd be like, "Hey, we're just going to err on the side of like silencing everything even close to anti-Semitism." So I could see people going, "Well, Ari mentions that Jews look inbred or that they're I don't know, any of the stereotypes." So I was a little worried, but it worked out okay.
Or they think that your thumbnail of your actual face is a caricature.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what my friends always say. They're like, "I look like a Holocaust, caricature. Like, get these. Anything that looks like this, get it."
Yeah, round them up.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
So you're gunning for $6 million.
Gunning for 6.
Are you going to be disappointed when you pass $6 million? Do you want to try to lock it in at 6?
I'll add an Armenian Holocaust to it.
Visuals?
I'll try to go for I'll do a screenshot if I get exactly 6. Great. I got to be right on there, refresh it because it goes so fast. That's a problem. But I got to get an exact screenshot of 6 million. Rogan keeps saying like, "Dude, it's going to do so well. Oh my God, you're going to get 8 million views." I was like, close. Do the math again. You're right there. It's like, "What do you mean? I think you can get 8 million." I'm like, "I know, but there's a joke there. We just redo the math."
Yeah.
And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "It's there on your. Pretend you're a comic. Pretend you got it." He said 8 million in 6 weeks. I'm like, reverse those. It's right there. 8 million 6 weeks. How many in 8 weeks? You're there. And
you're just reversing you're just putting your ignorance on full display if you don't know the number.
Yeah.
It's an easy number to remember.
It's very even. It was somebody said recently that he thinks Hitler was like right when he got to 6 million. He's like, "That's all we wanted. Stop. Let's not milk this."
Yeah.
We got our number. It's like if you have a workout challenge.
We reached our Kickstarter goal.
So you used to do 50 push-ups. Like, I'm not doing 53. I'm done.
Yeah, right.
Reach your Kickstarter goal. Exactly.
Well, I love so I was at, how many tapings did you do?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I might have been at your last one, the late show on Saturday Late Show, which
Saturday Late Show was the second one. I did 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday.
Oh, okay. All right. So I was at the second one. That venue that you chose,
the Roulette.
Yeah. It was, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you? I live in that neighborhood. I'm down that block.
Oh, really?
All the time. I never knew that place existed, and it was gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, I went looking for stuff. I was supposed to do it at the Skirball last time. I took Michelle Wolf's. She was like, I talked to her about it. She's like, "I love it." And she's like, "I like it better than the Wilbur in Boston. It's like great big theater that plays like a club." And I was like, "Damn, interesting." And she's done 2 specials there, so she's had 4 sets at that place. And I'm like, it's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid, whatever it is, stamp of approval.
Right.
So I was gonna do it there, and then shit happened before, and they were like, we lost a lot of money last time on you, so we're not gonna do it again." And I kept trying to get them to do it. They wouldn't. So I went to another scouting location, Webster Hall, and just like stuff that doesn't quite work. And then good venues for rock, the Bowery Electric where Soder did it, which I liked a little bit. And then I walked into this place, the Roulette, and I was like, "Oh, this is the spot." It's low ceilings with a balcony all around. It's got that nice proscenium, that goes over it like a Roman. I learned that word during this process.
What is it?
Proscenium.
Proscenium.
Yeah.
That's the what is that? That's the border. Was that the border around the balcony that was illuminated?
Yeah, but also just on the stage, it's like up and over.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a frame of the stage.
Right.
It's got like engraved stuff. Looks like Roman.
Yeah.
And I was like, this just looks fucking perfect. And then it brought the idea of the candles like really tight. At the Skirball, it was a very wide stage, so we had to just do some like towers, some individual towers, kind of spaced apart from each other. with wide swatches of darkness. And so we didn't have to do that here. We just punched it all in and got even more candles and just completely filled it in. I loved it.
No, it looked amazing, dude. First thing I thought was how much of his budget was spent on candles and candle lighting services.
Yeah.
That must have taken days.
It was 4 guys that had to light it. And we thought, we also had to source more candles because we tested them. Lauren tested them in her apartment and it was like, okay, 80 hours. Yeah. That's how long they said. It's about 80 hours. It's true. And then we put them in. So whatever. So she got enough candles. And then we put them in the venue and we lit them up and they started just burning through because of the AC. They just started fucking firing through and they lasted about 5 hours. And then we were like, fuck, there's no way this is going to last for 4 shows. It won't.
Yeah.
So she had to source 6,000 candles overnight on a Saturday night. Different shapes and sizes and just and reset them all. It was nuts. She was crazy.
Yeah, it looked awesome.
It
man.
did look awesome.
That's
the part that was out of my control. I like putting my stamp of approval on it, but I'll not be humble on that because it wasn't me. Right. It was her, Lauren Halpern, and she's fucking great.
Yeah.
And so Sunday, you'll like this. Saturday, so I wanted to do 2 days. Friday was taken. It was for a event. They usually do at the roulette. They usually do like community music. Like Philharmonics and stuff like that. It's not like rock shows. And then occasionally they'll rent it out for like a taping or something like that. Sam Morril taped there, DeStefano taped there, Gary Goldman taped there. I didn't even know. I was at Sam Morril's taping there. I was like, who else have you had here? And they're like, Sam Morril. I was like, I was here. I was ready to do it. I left not knowing. Because you doll them up. So they couldn't do Friday. And I wanted to do 2 nights. And I didn't want to do weekdays, but they were like Sunday, and they're like, we have a church service on Sunday. I was like, fuck, okay.
Oh my God. Let me guess. Was it witnesses?
I don't think it was witnesses.
Was it Jehovah's Witnesses? Were they doing a convention?
I don't think
okay.
No. They just have a church service on Sunday. And then my producer, Matt, was like, well, Christianity is a for-profit business now. Why don't we just offer some profits?
Sure.
And I was like, no, they have a church service. They can't. And he goes, let's just offer them. And so we were like, how much do you guys want to fucking not pray to God this week? And it was they asked for 5,000. We offered them 3 and they took it. No God, $3,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Money over bitches and money over God.
Oh man, what a world.
That's great.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their price.